If you want to find out if whether or not if somebody supports you or not, then you came to the right video. You see, when it comes down to support comes in different levels. See, just because somebody supports you during a time where you are growing in life, where you are building yourself up, and a season of growth in your life, when you're winning in life, when somebody supports you in that season, do not trust it. But understand the difference in support. When it comes down to people showing you support when you're winning versus when you're losing, versus when you're in hard times, you're facing hard times, when you're down and out. You see, let's just get real. If you got people in your life that are only showing you support during your winning season, do not trust it. If they're only showing you support during your winning season, a time where you are getting things set in motion for your life, when you are actually, building yourself up, establishing yourself, it sounds good. It looks good when other people are supporting where you're at in your life. But what about when you are not at that place? What about when you are at the bottom? What about when you are literally at the bottom, at the ground zero? What about when you are struggling? What about when you lost everything? Huh? What about the times where you are struggling to make ends meet? You are struggling to get past the month. Where were those people? Where were those people when you were down and out and you had no damn money to your name? Barely had any food in the fridge. Was this close of getting evicted from your apartment. When your car broke down. You got fired. You lost your job. You endured a loss in the family. It deeply impacted you. You fought hard times. Personally, maybe health-wise. But there was nobody on your team. There was nobody that was rooting for you to get better. There was nobody rooting for you when you were at the bottom. Nobody there to show you encouragement, to give you words of encouragement, to help you through this rough patch that you were in. What about those times? Let's talk about those times. And we're talking about support. You have to understand people's support in life is selective. There. Yeah. People's support is selective. They only gonna support when it's convenient for them. And this is how you know whether or not somebody supports you or not, or better yet, if they have real support or fake support. You see, you have fake support when they're only supporting you when you're winning, but when you're losing and they show no support at all, they're not there to help build you back up. They're not there to talk to for encouragement, to lift you up. That, my friend, that means you got fake support. You always had fake support. Those were never really supporters to begin with, because they rather be there when it's popping, when you're winning, when things are looking good and feeling good. They rather be there when everything is going right. But what happens when everything goes wrong? What happens when things go left? What happens when things go south? Where is their support? Where is their support? Their support is nowhere to be found. It's absent. Their support checked out the minute you lost everything. They checked out. They said, see you later. Don't want to be ya. That's what they said. And now you're left by yourself to pick up the pieces and to build yourself back up, to start over. That's what I went through in my own life. When I had to pick myself up from the ground up, pick up all the pieces that fell on the wayside. I had to piece them back together. I had to keep the glue on. I had to glue everything back together and rebuild. When there was nobody to show me encouragement, there was nobody to lift me up when I needed that support and I needed that hand. There was nobody. But now all of a sudden they just gonna waltz back in your life when you're established, when you're winning, and when you're going places. And now all of a sudden they want to show support. Now all of a sudden they want to show up during your winning season. Well, where the fuck were they when you were losing? Where the fuck were they during your times of struggle? Huh? Where were they? But now all of a sudden they want to pop up. Bugs out the woodwork. And now they want to support you. You can't trust that. If you're winning right now in your life and people are all of a sudden just now supporting you, all of a sudden out of nowhere, where was their support before? You're trying to ask yourself the question. You need to ask yourself this question. Where was their support before I was winning? Did you ask yourself that question? Did you think about that? Did you think about, isn't it weird how all of a sudden I'm winning? I find myself getting somewhere in life, building momentum, getting myself out of this rough patch that I was previously in, this tough season that I just now recovered from. I'm recovering from this tough, bad season. Now all of a sudden these people want to show up. Now all of a sudden this person want to pop up. This person want to talk to me. This person want to text and call me now all of a sudden when things are going right for once. Something about that don't add up. Something about that is fishy to me. Because what you think going to happen when you lose it all again? What you think going to happen? You think they're still going to support you? You think they're still going to talk nice to you? You think they're still going to be there and put you on this pedestal? You think that's still going to happen when you lose everything? Make it make sense. Do the math. If they weren't supporting you at rock bottom, they're not going to support you on the way to the top. They're not. Their support is fake. You'll know when somebody's support is real. And how do you know that? It's simple. When they've been there for you through adversity. It talks about this in the Bible. A brother is made, created out of adversity. Right? The brotherhood that you share with somebody, that's created out of adversity. Meaning, if that brother was there for you and y'all were there for each other through adversity, through the tough times, y'all saw each other at your worst time. At a time where y'all were just down and out. Things were not looking good. Things were not looking up. Things were looking pretty south. Things were looking pretty foggy. Y'all was both in the rough patch, but y'all made it out together. And look where you're at now. Look where you're at now, together. That bond is now stronger because of the adversity. You know when somebody's your ride or die, when they've been there since your toughest season. Not since day one, but when you were down and out during your toughest season of life. They show their support. They show their support during your toughest season. When you know somebody's support is real, they're going to show support when you're at rock bottom. When you're at rock bottom, that's when they show their support. You know what I'm saying? That support is real. When they show it during rock bottom, during your roughest patch, during the toughest season of your life. When you got friends like that, you got brothers like that have been there through adversity with you, they are your ride or die, not the ones that are just now all of a sudden supporting you when you're winning. Those are not your real supporters. Those are not your real family. Those are not your real friends. Those are not your real brothers. They're not. They're only the real ones of your life when they saw you at rock bottom and they were supporting you through rock bottom. That's how you can tell the difference between real supporters and fake supporters. Know the difference.